Hey guys, welcome to another radio video, and I thought I'd make something. Actually, all the great ideas that everybody sent with the comments is really fun. I've really had a lot of nice comments and a lot of interesting ideas to make more videos of all sorts on this channel. So thanks again for the input. And I've decided to make 4 videos of shortwave receivers that you can actually buy now on the internet, and give you my impression of which one is the best depending on the price range. I will stick with only the ones that I bought. So yes, I know that in each category there's probably 10 or 20 receivers that I don't have that could be bought. If you have a receiver that is in a price range that I'm talking about and you think it's cool, why not share it with us on the comments on the channel, which I think is going to be great. So I'm going to make 4 videos. This is the first one. It's the cheap radios, the low end. That's $25 US or less. There's going to be a mid-low range, which is $25 to $50. Mid-high range, $50 to $100, and then the high end of portable receivers more than 100. And I'm not going to actually talk about any receivers that are other than portable. So here we're really talking about portable receivers. So in the low end of all the radios that I have that are still sold, because I have a little more than that, but I've noticed that 3 of them that I have here seem to be impossible to find now on the web. So I'm not going to talk about those because you can't buy them. I'm going to talk about the 4 that I have that you can buy right now in the less than $20 range. So we have the Tecsun DR920 right here on the upper left. On the upper right, we have the Tecsun DE321 DSP receiver, the only DSP radio below 25 bucks. We have the Chibo, the KK9803, that's still available, although getting a little harder to find. And finally, the Tecsun R9012 receiver. So in this average price range of the lowest price for one of those receivers is the Tecsun DE321 here. That's like 18 bucks. And the DR920 that's barely making it is at about $25. So it's just at the edge of the low end. But I didn't want to include it in the mid-low section because I don't think it's worth it going there. So which one's the best? If you have less than $25 to spend on a receiver, all I can say is buy the Tecsun R9012. If you look at the videos that I make with this radio, it's an amazing radio. It's sensitive, its selectivity is really cool. The frequency range here is just, wide enough so that it's not too difficult to tune. It has all the major international broadcast bands, plus medium wave AM and the FM band that starts at the 76 megahertz low end. Shortwave reception on this thing is amazing. I mean, for less than 25 bucks, I've never seen a radio work so well. So if you're looking for something to bring along on a trip, or somewhere that you might be scared of having it stolen, for example, or just have something that's small that you can bring along, the Tecsun R9012 is just fantastic. This is my choice if you have to buy a less than 25 buck radio. One thing to note, below $25, forget it, there's no single sideband on any radio. It requires a radio that's more expensive. So that's the best radio overall. The Tecsun DR920 is not too bad with its digital readout. The only digital readout receiver that I've seen that's just at the low end of 25 bucks. So if you're looking for something that has a digital readout, well, this one does. It does not have a digital PLL. It's basically a frequency counter showing you the analog frequency. So it's not precise. But if you really want to have a cheap radio and really like or want to have a digital readout, then the DR920. It's not as good a performer as the R9012, but it's still quite good on shortwave and I enjoy it a lot. Forget the Chibo, it's horrible. And the DGen DE13 is kind of weird to tune because it's a DSP, a digital signal processing chip that actually tunes the receiver. It's really awkward and strange the way you tune it. It's not that it's that bad, but it's okay. It's just okay. And one of the biggest problems is because there's no filter switch. They've stuck the filter like a low 3 kilohertz filtering. So on most stations that you're listening to, it like chops off the high frequencies. So even when you have a good signal, it's kind of hard to understand what the people are saying. And also the fact that it's extremely weird because we have fade outs when we're listening to a shortwave station, comes in, comes out. Because of its digital tuning, the DGen has a weird way of actually leveling the signals. But it's, for me it was more of a curiosity. I wanted to see what it sounded like and how it operated. But really, you have less than 25 bucks. Buy the Tecsun R9012. It's our winner. It is on average $22. That's what I saw on the eBay. So it's an average of about 22 US dollars. You can't really go wrong with this one. It's really amazing, and it's it's a good looking radio. Nice little charcoal look to it. Really think it's cool. And you know what? If you're not a tech savvy person, it's one of the easiest radios to actually use. The buttons are straightforward. You got the on off, the volume control, you've got the earphones and a little power adapter here. You've got the band switch at the bottom and just the tuning knob on the right. So the easiest to find, and operates on 2 AA batteries, which is also nice because if you aren't, sometimes we're kind of at different places where it's a little hard to find batteries. The fact that we only have 2 AA's being the easiest to find, and man, the batteries last forever in this little radio. So Tecsun R9012 is the winner for our below 25 buck receivers. If you have a $25 or less receiver that it's not shown here, and I must say it needs to be sold online or somewhere. If you have, I got others here that I could have included, but they aren't sold anymore on the web or anywhere that I've seen. So I'm not including those. I want you to see radios. So we're in February 2014. Keep in mind that if you're looking at this video in 10 years, probably you won't find these radios anymore. So hope that you enjoyed this little look at the low end range of receivers, and our clear winner here, the Tecsun R9012. So thanks for watching in 73.